Okay, John Pedersen of the Ilulissat team with his harpoon. And John, can you tell me about what was going on last night with harpoons?
At about 11, we got a message from our team leader. And that message, in that message, it was written that the harpoons should have a knob. So we were in total panic because nothing in the competition rules says there has to be a knob. So we ran down to the containers and putting on knobs on every one of our harpoons had knob, but the rest of them were illegal. So we worked until 1 o'clock.
Wow.
a.m.
How did you put knobs on them? You had
It was just
pieces of antler and.
It was a piece of antler. This is from my dually.
Oh wow.
That was an easy one and quite nice result. But the others we just cut the pieces of an antler like this, and they aren't fancy, but they have a knob.
Now, besides having the knob, what do the rules say about how the harpoons are constructed? What features are required?
You have to have a unaaq, of course, throwing stick, and then you have to have this piece.
Foreshaft.
Foreshaft, yeah, and qada. The bone that made contact with the foreshaft.
Okay.
And these have to be in sealskin.
Okay. And so the foreshaft has to be detachable.
Yes.
Yes. And but you also have the actual harpoon head on this too.
That is just for protection.
Okay.
of the foreshaft. This is a sacrificial one because I don't want the shaft to get damaged, because I want to use it later for harpooning a narwhal, maybe, if I can.
So you actually use this harpoon for hunting?
No, it's the first time I'm going to use it, if I'm going to use it on a narwhal.
Wow. Okay.
I had planned to go to Qajaq the previous year, but that didn't turn out to be a good idea because of my family and so. So maybe next year, not this year. So I hope I can go to Greenland next year.
What is the foreshaft made out of?
The foreshaft is made out of a humpback whale jaw.
Wow.
And this is also this piece.
Mm-hmm.
This shaft has been reinforced with reindeer antler.
Okay. And is it? How is it connected together? How does it join with the wood, and how does the bone fit together?
It is drilled in a certain way. You begin here.
Okay.
And then you you angle the drill like this, and it comes out here,
Okay.
goes in here, and out here. And this is a 90 degrees
Okay.
hole. And then it goes up here, down here. And then you angle the drill again, like this. And it comes out here.
Okay.
And then you can, it's usually one hole, but two holes are also seen, because you can make this loop. And then you just tighten it while the skin is wet.
Okay.
And when it dries, it becomes very stiff.
Okay.
But when wet, it's very flexible.
Do you use any glue?
No, the harpoon must be built 100% according to traditional building methods.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a little glue on this.
Okay.
That's and this one.
Okay.
But and the new knob, maybe you can see that.
Yeah. No glue there. How long should the harpoon be?
That depends on your preference. But the longer they are, the more accurate they are. Especially when this part from here is heavier than the back end,
Okay.
because then you can control the angle. Maybe a little like the ones they use in the Olympics, because when it goes automatically down like this because of the shape. But the
So
weight,
it's tapered.
the weight does it here. Yeah.
Where's the balance point?
It's
with
right in my
respect to-
hand.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, here.
Okay. I see this extra peg there.
This is for the harpoon tip.
Okay.
This isn't made. A harpoon isn't made like this. This piece of rope or sealskin is joined about here. The two ends, and continues in one line to this, and is fixed with a bone. A bone hook. And then from this you have the harpoon line, and then the avatar.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you so much.